you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Minnesota Vikings. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His team 5 wins over their last 7 games. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Powering his way forward. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now McCarthy. And he's taken down here by the Saints. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up third down.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third. Addison will go in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. They'll call that a punt at 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance at the tall signal caller, standing 6'6".
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass. They didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
At the 46-yard line.
Let's go now.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
They'll set up to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Saints.
Looking to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The Saints at 12-3 now on the year. And they were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
A nice gain there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering it. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can win that battle.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try to left side. Garland. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Saints will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it was all finished off by the 17-yard touchdown run. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 18 more yards there and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready, hop, Cowboy 80.
Throwing is McCarthy. Wide open receiver complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's polished off by a Viking score. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The Saints offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
16 yards. First down, Saints.
Now a give, right side. Garland. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Second and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Garland works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll set up a throw. That's complete. It's the rookie from USC. And he is going to have a Saints first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. These two teams all tied after 1. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 21 yards away. And the Saints have taken the lead. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, pulling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Vikings 7.
So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Gets past one man. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And now out comes Minnesota. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll give it to Harris on the jet sweep. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a give, left side, Brown with it. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now Brown all lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. There he goes left side. And he's into the end zone. Fumble return and a Saint touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Point after here coming up. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. Looking for a bounce back, had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you got a talented back, give it back to him.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Touchdown, Vikings! A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. Well, let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
The extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Vikings 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Saints offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. Now, he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
On first down, Garland. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And this defense not ready for that one, as he'll take this down inside the 25. 73 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of it.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is. They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Over the middle, complete to Addison. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw McCarthy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Room past the 35. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Back to throw now on first down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 22-yard line.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. It is Week 17. Playoff spots on the line, seeding on the line, coaching jobs may be on the line. Let's dive in. Our journey around the NFL starts now with an intriguing matchup in the AFC. And here's the Steelers running back. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers as they play host to the Chicago Bears.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They'll start this drive out on the ground. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 90 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he edges forward but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
The 42-yard line.
Now back to throw. He finds Ross, right side, it's complete. 2 catches in the first half, now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking for Ross again, he finds him again. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
And these two hooked up on a nice game that played before, and I always admire play callers that see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up with 1st and goal.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll try to run this one in. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Makes the score
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down at 7. McCarthy operating from the gun. It's brought in by Harris. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's go.
This is Brown going up the middle. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Minnesota. Taken in at the 11. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. Oh, they're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of a team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches,
a little bit.
Just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84, and on the board Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight. He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed. Second and 9. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll leave them with a third and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, they'll run it with McAllister. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. He'll drop to throw. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Now a toss out wide to McAllister. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
They're bringing us about right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 16. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. They'll run up the middle with McAllister. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Extra point forthcoming. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And was polished off by the touchdown run from the 16-yard line. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now out comes Minnesota. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Looking to put a drive together. Off the bootleg, here's McCarthy. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he powers his way up past the 30. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's McCarthy. The throw out line going to be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. That is caught. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Well, give them credit. They're going to stay and fight this out to the end. 4th down, you've got to go for it. And they not only convert, but pick up some good yardage as well.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
To the air with McCarthy. Now they go screen. It's complete. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
First down.
He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. Now McCarthy. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down.
Let's go now.
Addison will go in motion left. Throwing again, McCarthy. A quick throw there is incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside, and they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They'll try the left side. Garland. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Saints.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They'll run on 1st down. It's Fowler. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Saints up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back.
Now the try here for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Saints.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Vikings head out to take over once again. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
This is caught by Addison. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
McCarthy off the play fake. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And he comes back with one complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing is McCarthy. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Going for it. Here's McCarthy. A desperation heave for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Open man is lost, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
And the Saints.
Up the middle they go with McAllister. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On the give, McAllister with it. And this will wind up the Saints' first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A give running left, McAllister. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And finally taken down at the 15. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense.